Don't put Gareth Bale in.
He's English. Stop saying names.
Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to another 11. We're wearing the same clothes, it's on the same day as the last one. And this week, ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen.
This lads.
Lads! We are doing England starting 11. Obviously there's internationals soon, or depending on when I've got this edited, it will be just gone. But the Euros are coming up. Euros 2021, the first odd-numbered Euros.
It's coming.
We're going to decide our starting 11 where we would start the Euros on the first day in the first group game of the Euros.
Providing everyone's fit.
Providing everyone's fit, what our England starting 11 would be.
And let me tell you, everyone is they are fit.
That's not going
Good game. That's bisexual erasure, that is it? Removing my point of view. Fuck you.
We don't want it.
Oh.
We don't want your kind here.
What? Definitely don't keep that in. Right, so in goal then.
Right, the rules of the thing are obviously England players don't put Gareth Bale in, Ellis, after last week trying to put a 22-year-old player
Don't put Jesse Lingard in.
He's English.
He's English.
Yeah.
That does not break the rules.
Right, so Jesse Lingard.
I will judge you for it, but it will
Jesse Lingard, yes, in goal though. No, he's not my goalkeeper, don't worry.
No, just checking what you've got.
But the rules are given Southgate wants to persist with three at the back.
Yeah.
Persist seems quite harsh. I quite like this playing three at the back. But we've gone for either 3-4-3 or a 3-4-1-2, depending on where you want to arrange the attackers.
Well, I've gone for a 3-4-3.
Yeah, I've gone 3-4-3 as well.
Too, yeah.
So,
Okay.
so I guess so that's fine. So you didn't have to say that bit about 3-4-3.
So, we're starting with goalie. Who have you chosen to replace Pickford?
I have chosen Dino Hendo.
I have picked
Right.
Dean Henderson.
Oh, Dean Henderson.
Dino Hendo.
I thought it was like, who the hell is Dino Hendo? I went Nick Pope, but I was thinking Dean Henderson as well. And then after after their form this season, I was thinking maybe Alex McCarthy from Southampton.
That would be a good shout.
Like
That'd
Tom
be a
Heaton
shout.
from England, from Villa.
From
England.
Bear in mind, this is from last season. I
And
looked up.
Jet Steer.
Stop saying names.
I looked up based on last season. I looked up the save percentage and what actually.
Sam Johnston. Sorry.
You're the worst person.
Jack Shearer.
I'm sorry.
Based on last season, I looked at the stats for all the regular goals for Dean Henderson, Nick Pope, and Little Hans Pickford.
Little Pickford.
But when looking at it, Dean Henderson had a save percentage of 74.2% compared to Pope's 68% and Pickford's 62.6%.
Do they think Pope can save as our souls?
Errors leading to goals was Dean Henderson 1, Nick Pope 2 and Pickford 5, and then XG prevented, which means how well they performed over the XG they expect to concede. Henderson conceded 7.54 less goals than he was expected to, while Pickford was minus 2.5 and Pope was minus 3.6. They conceded more goals than they would have expected to in the 2019-20 season.
So Dino Hendo.
So it's Dino Hendo.
I'm fine with that. I have no problems with that. But
Yeah, as long as it's not Pickford. That one I only like.
My only problem with it is that he's just not playing for Man United
At the moment, which is the one sour point, obviously, in another year of not playing.
I mean, the thing is, De Gea's kind of found a bit of form. And he's doing comparatively compared to last season. He's doing quite well. He's kind of keeping Henderson out of the team, which is annoying. Like, I'd prefer to have seen him go back to Sheffield United for another year of.
If that persists, though, I want to get rid of. Dean Henderson needs to leave. He needs to go somewhere else.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shame we just got Martinez, because if Henderson's just going to come on the table, just as we needed another strict goalkeeper.
It'd be expensive though.
Yeah, very like 30-40 million are actually cost, because he's young as well.
Right. So your three centre backs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'll start off with the one that I think's going to go in, and has to go in, based on the fact he's the only player who plays in that position naturally week in, week out. Do not tell me you haven't put this.
Jesse Lingard.
Connor Cody.
Jesse Lingard.
Middle of that centre back pairing.
Yeah, I got Connor Cody in there too.
He plays there.
He does play there, but I just like how you
I don't.
The only player that can possibly play in the centre of the back three.
Because he plays there. It's not through any bias. It is a bit through, but it's mostly
I
through the
put
fact
him as
that-
well, but yeah.
Hey, watch this. I don't have Connor Cody.
Who do you have instead?
I do have Connor Cody. I was hoping I was making you rude.
I mean, I already won.
What? Why did you have Connor Cody? He's the only one who can play.
I wouldn't shout at you. I just look at you judgingly.
I was kind of hoping he would.
We won't-
purely for content.
Yeah.
Given we all agree, I won't spend too much time on it. But yeah, he's the only one who plays that position. The fact he can bring long balls out from deep is something that England have sorely missed.
And he's done well for England.
He can bring
Lundberg
Lundberg
so
where?
far.
What?
You can bring Freddie. What? You said Lundberg.
Long balls.
Long balls. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Right.
I was going to
So
say,
we'll start off.
he's not an English player.
We'll start off with that, and then we'll have your bias moment, where I believe on the left centre back,
Tyrone Mings.
I put Tyrone Mings as well. You've put Tyrone Mings?
Yeah.
I have put Jesse Lingard.
You have
I put Tyrone Mings.
Stop doing that.
He's England's best left-footed centre back. That's all.
Yes,
I'll say,
which is the
basically.
benefit of there are not many left centre back. That's the main benefit you got for Tyrone Mings. That he is left footed and he can play on the left
I
naturally.
can't think of another. Corny Hawser. He's an English left.
Corny Horse?
Yeah.
So let's pretend that I didn't make this much of an issue when Connor Cody was much more nailed on than Mings is.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a controversial.
this is his bias coming out.
Because you can really play anyone in the centre of a back three, but on the left side,
I mean,
you need a
you
left-footed
can't
player.
because he's the only one who has the ball distribution.
The what?
The ball distribution. I say it perfectly.
You did not.
Replay that. I said it perfectly.
Yeah.
Because he's the only one who has the ball distribution. The only one who has the ball distribution. Ball distribution.
Yeah, but no, I think it's fair. We all knew that there was going to be a big bias in the back three
Yeah.
for those two players, but I think they're a fair pick. They probably should be starting for England as they'll.
Yeah, and the form I think for Tyrone Mings as well. He scores goals.
Especially since
And
Ollie
football
Watkins.
is
I
quite a
think
big
Ollie
presence
Watkins is
as well.
my striker, obviously. You know.
You keep talking over us.
I'm sorry.
It's supposed to be a collaborative video, Jack. You can't just keep interrupting me.
Right, Jack.
I'm really disappointed with you.
Given you desperately want to talk, who have you put as the right centre?
I have put Carl Walker.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, same.
What have you? Okay.
Oh, who did you put?
I put Joe Gomez.
Yeah.
I put Joe Gomez just because I think he's quick and he probably has the pace to do it.
He's error prone. He's really error prone. Especially this season. The Villa game, he was atrocious.
Yeah.
I don't trust him as a first choice. Isn't he quite young though? He's like 22,
He's quite young,
23.
yeah.
I was gonna say I think he'll be good in a few years' time. But I think for now I put because Carl Walker's kind of adapting to that centre back role because he keeps being played there by I think Guardiola's now playing him at in the centre back as well to incorporate João Cancelo. No, they've got another right back, Man City. They've got João Cancelo, they've got Carl Walker, and they've got another one. No, okay. But yeah, I've got Carl Walker centre back, the right side of the back three.
Okay, I'll happily take the L on that.
Who did you have?
I had Joe Gomez.
Oh yeah.
So I'll happily.
He just said that. I forgot already.
I'll happily take the L on that. Carl Walker was pretty decent. I worry whether he can actually fit in that centre back, but
He's played there for England quite a
yeah,
few
but you'll get more cover in the back three rather than a back
Yeah.
two.
Exactly.
So moving on to let's say right wing back next. I assume, given you put Carl Walker there, you put Trent at right wing back.
I have.
I haven't.
Oh.
I put Reece James.
Okay. That's you make your argument for Reece James.
Yeah, I think. I've kind of picked mine a little bit on form, and I think Reece James had a really good start of the season, especially for Chelsea as well. And Liverpool defensively have been really woeful.
They've actually been the worst team in the
Yeah,
league this season.
they've conceded a
and
lot.
Still tough.
They've conceded a lot of goals this year, so I think Liverpool's defence in general kind of doesn't fill me with confidence.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I know that Trent Alexander-Arnold is a brilliant right back, but based off, if I was picking the team for tomorrow's game, well, I'm not picking it for Europe, for the Euro 21, but based on form right now, I would pick James over Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, the thing is with
I'll take the L on it, it's fine, but yeah, that's
with when it being a right wing back rather than right back, the defensive issues sort of disappear a little bit. Yes, that's to do it, but it disappears much. And Trent's strength is crossing, is
passing
into that final third, and it's just
and shooting really.
He called him Trent as if he knows him.
I call him Trent too. No one wants to think Alexander-Arnold.
I'm not at the time, mate. This video needs to be like at least 15
So
minutes.
right back,
not
I've got
20.
AA.
Yes.
It's a left,
yeah,
left wing back.
I think Trent Alexander we put a right wing back.
Yeah, it's a left.
Fine, we'll agree that you're happy to.
And I'm guessing left wing back's going to be a bit less of a discussion.
Left wing back. I have gone Chilwell.
Yeah.
I have gone Jesse Lingard. No, I'm Ben Chilwell.
Stop making this
I
joke.
will refuse. The South American exile.
How many of these
Lingard as well.
Lingard jokes are actually going to go in the final edit?
Put a little counter at the bottom right for every time I make a Jesse Lingard joke.
You're making a reference to the previous video.
Yeah, you know, I mean, callback for those of you who remember that video.
Yeah, Chilwell's been great since he came at Chelsea. He was great at Leicester, but especially at Chelsea, I think he's creating more chances than most from a left back role.
I've captained him in fantasy, and he served me well. He got a clean sheet. Cheers, Ben.
He's also-
since we're calling players by their first name.
He's also the only English left back. Really, like you got who else you got? Matt Target, not really
Saka.
good enough.
Danny Rose.
Saka, yeah.
Nathan Miles.
Maitland-Niles
Yeah,
and
but
Saka,
they're
right?
not-
Yeah, a bit scrappy.
Maitland-Niles and Saka, I'd say, are the two. Saka, I've done it now. Are the two other ones, but to be fair, Maitland-Niles and Saka, god damn it, they can both be played in a variety of other positions.
That's what I mean,
Where
they're
Ben
versatile.
Chilwell is a
He's a left back.
natural centre back.
Left back.
Left back. I can't do words today. Oh.
Anyway, on to our holding midfielders. I preferenced this beforehand, that this has to work as a team. And I don't want you putting Grealish and Mount as your both defensive midfielders.
I've gone for those two midfielders. I've gone for a more defensive one and a more attacking one. Rather than what we've been
I've
doing,
gone
sort
for
of
two
like three.
defensive.
I've
flat four and then three.
I've also gone for two defensive.
I've gone two defensive.
Oh, okay. then.
I've got big J. Hendo.
Yeah, same.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot Hanson.
You've
Okay,
got
yeah.
Phillips and Rice.
Oh
Put
no.
Phillips and Rice. Who have you put at Phillips and Rice?
I've put Henderson and Maddison.
Phillips and Rice sounds like an instant meal.
That midfield won't work. Okay. He needs two holding
It
midfielders.
doesn't though, because that's been so boring to watch in England.
I know,
flat
okay.
fours.
He doesn't need two
Shocking.
holding midfielders. He needs someone who's more conservative minded but still can attack,
to be
which
fair,
Phillips can do.
Declan Rice.
He's not.
Because Declan Rice. Well, I mean, you said in the last video about Declan Rice has got the most dribbles for West Ham. He has the capacity to compete the ball forward. I just think he's not really
Who
given
have
that.
you put as your two?
Hendo and Rice.
Hendo
He's
and
just
Rice.
not
So
really.
Rice gets in.
I feel like he's
I
not really
think
given that.
And then
freedom.
Hendo gets in as well because you put
Yeah.
I
Hendo.
feel like he's not really been given that freedom in England.
Okay.
I feel like I feel like he's been told to defend, which is a shame because for West Ham he carries the ball forward quite well.
Yeah.
But he doesn't do that for
I think
England.
Henderson does as well because I think he got a goal disallowed in the Everton derby, or was it a different?
Yeah,
game?
it was the Thiago gorgeous assist that was offside
Yeah.
for Mane, I think.
Yeah, Mane was a fraction offside. But yeah, Henderson coming forward.
He wasn't, but
But that's what we need. We need the problem with England when they were playing that three at the back. You need the wing backs to push up, which they didn't do for most of those games. Saka did in the second half of the one game. And then you need the midfielders to cover a lot of ground to be able to be workhorse in midfield.
I think Rice has the capability to I think would you call it like a box to box things.
Yeah, he can get forward
He can
ball
kind of
better
come
than
back and defend further. I think he defends further than Henderson, but attacks further than that. I think Henderson's a holding player, and Rice can come deeper when we don't have the ball and go further forward when we do have the ball.
Okay. Well, so our midfield and wing backs are going to be Chilwell, Declan Rice, Jordan Henderson, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
We've just got Jack's team, I think.
Yep. as it stands, yeah.
Well, hopefully this changes because we've got sort of a. If we've all gone striker, two wingers,
Yeah.
then it's going to be an interesting debate. There's a lot of attacking.
I don't think
Players on the show for
my
England.
right winger will be chosen
You don't.
because I don't think either of you
We'll
play.
start off with striker. Let's
Yeah,
say.
so that's probably
Okay.
nailed on one.
Jesse Lingard.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane.
Jesse Lingard.
I can see your sheet of paper. You put Harry Kane.
You can't read.
I think
Clearly says Lingard.
Calvert-Lewin. I would have said Calvert-Lewin a month ago, but Harry Kane just creating bare assists for.
No, it's like you can put Calvert-Lewin, but like it's because he's in form at the time. But he's England captain.
For
Harry
those
Kane.
of you above the age of 24, bear means a lot. Yeah, you learn something every day.
I'm over 24. I was the one who said it.
I don't think he actually knew what he meant there.
I don't think he's really over 24.
I don't even think that's really Sam.
Is it Harry Kane?
It's Jesse Lingard.
Oh no.
No,
Right.
and that's some great content.
Right, Kane at striker then.
Harry Kane. Yeah, he's even.
Calvert-Lewin has a good case for him, but then
Calvert-Lewin on the bench.
I think Calvert-Lewin, when we play that one game, the group game where it's a write-off, we should be beating them or whatever.
Yeah.
That last game of the group stage.
I mean, there's also the case for Danny Ings, especially after last season.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm not putting him in my team, but I think he deserves his place as kind of knocking on Kane's door, which sounds like a really good song.
Knocking on Kane's door.
Right.
not,
So
not like that.
right wing. I've put Sancho.
I've put Sancho.
I put Marcus Rashford,
Okay.
and I feel like that's probably a bad decision because he kind of plays on the left hand side and cuts in.
Yeah, I put Marcus Rashford on the
Yeah.
left, not on the right.
I'll be honest, I completely forgot about Jadon Sancho.
But
And I
given-
think if I'd have considered him, I probably would have put him in. So I'll take the L on that.
Sancho's just been a beast at Bundesliga though. It's
He's
just
a very good player.
32 games last season played, 33 goals or assists. Mental.
And then when he comes up for the England squad recently, he does very little. But then again, I don't think that's his.
But
I don't judge him for that. I judge.
Yeah, but
Southgate.
then again, he's
I think that with a better manager, he does much better. I blame Southgate, but then again, Southgate has a vendetta against.
But he's 150 million.
Southgate has a vendetta against Grealish, and therefore I have a vendetta against Southgate.
He's a 150 million pound player who
Well, he's not.
who's earned that valuation.
He's not yet. He hasn't been bought yet.
Yeah, but
I know, but someone's going to buy him for that. It's not going to be like not getting for 20 quid or something like that.
But yeah, I'd say
For 20 quid,
you put him on the
I'll
right.
give you a bag of pork scratches for him.
Shut up. No, he's playing in this formation for England moment, and you said he hasn't done that well. That's probably because of the style of how we've been playing. There's not been like
Very
between the midfield
negative.
Yeah.
style of football.
and the wingers,
So
which justifies my left wing pick.
left wing. Given you've bigged up the fact that Grealish has been snubbed by Gareth Southgate, you've not snubbed him here.
I've snubbed him here.
I've put Grealish in, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't put Grealish.
Who have you put?
I put Raheem Sterling.
Okay. I was going between Raheem Sterling and Rashford. I don't think there's too much depth at left wing. If we were playing 4-3-3, I would have Grealish in that midfield. But I would not have him at left wing.
If we played a better form, if we played with an attacking central midfielder, I'd put Grealish in behind the striker.
Yeah.
Because that is his. That's the role he prefers to play. I mean, he's great on the left wing, but he can play as a advanced playmaking midfield. He can play as a advanced playmaker in behind the striker, and he plays as like a what would you call him on an inverted winger or
Possibly, but
or an inverted winger inside forward.
my justification for having Grealish in there is because you need someone to link the play from the midfield to the two more forward players. So I play him sort of like wide left, but as a playmaker sort of player.
Yeah.
So not like an out winger like Sancho would be on the other side, who drifted inside more and gather the ball and get it up the pitch. Like so when we watched England in the last internationals, when Grealish played for that 60 minutes against I can't remember who it was. Wales, yeah. He was really obviously it's only Wales.
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 On the right, weren't they?
Huh?
Did they play Grealish on the
No,
right?
he played on the left, and for the first 10 minutes, he was just playing as a
he was
winger.
on the right for the cross for
He sort of drifted
goal.
over there, across it in and England scored. And I think that's if you can't just play the proper wingers like Sancho and Sterling in this particular formation. That's why I think you should put Grealish in it.
Well, the thing is, we picked 3 different options.
Yes.
But Jack picked Rashford for his right wing. So
I'm-
potentially we picked Rashford twice.
Yeah.
Just bet and put Grealish on the side because we need this.
Okay, so I'll actually put Trezeguet in. No.
I think Rashford, based on the fact we both picked him, he put on a different position, but we both picked him. And also, he's done some great work for feeding kids. So
he's done a lot.
if you weren't picking this level, we basically don't want to feed the kids.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, don't want to feed the kids. Who are you? The Tory government? Oh,
We are not a political satire channel.
the views of Jack Benny do not reflect the views of the Premier Cheese podcast.
Both UK.
What? No! cut that.
Right, before we finish this, we've got our 11 now. So it's
Yes.
going to be Dean Henderson,
Hello.
Reece James, Carl Walker, Connor Cody. I didn't say Reece James. Let me Reece James. Start that again. So our 11, our final 11 is Dean Henderson,
Hello.
Carl Walker,
Walko.
Connor Cody.
Oh, no.
Stop. Don't. I'm trying to do an exit here. You're just doing this.
Lingo.
Stop. Dean Henderson.
You're a nightmare to watch.
Stop.
I am a pleasure to be around.
Okay, let me just. So our final 11, Dean
Dino.
Henderson.
Things that are red: strawberry,
Stop. Let me just get through the outro. We've got 2 more of these to do.
See, I can't do it with Tyron Mings because you're just shouting Mings.
Stop. Stop. Jack, stop. Dead puppies.
Oh.
Okay. Right.
And no.
Stop.
I can't
Stop.
stop.
So seriously. Right. So our finishing.
Sam! God, you're so bad to work with.
So our starting 11 for the England starting 11 is Dean Henderson, Carl Walker, Conor Cody, Tyrone Mings, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Declan Rice, Jordan Henderson, Ben Chilwell, Sancho, Kane, and Rashford.
That's probably a starting 11 you'd expect to see picked by Southgate anyway.
Yeah, so basically we've learned nothing, and we've offered nothing to this conversation.
Slagging off Southgate on the podcast a few weeks ago, and I would be like, actually, he's probably done the right thing there. Yeah.
Ellis, do an outro. Where should the lovely listeners go next?
To the podcast, and also like and subscribe, and watch Two Up Top, and also the other combined 11s we've done.
Comment on the YouTube video because that helps the algorithm.
Yeah, is that a thing?
Apparently.
Yeah, it does. I'm liking it.
Comment below to say how much you think Jack Grealish should be in this lineup.
No, comment below with Lingard and Hendo.
By Hemmer, but it's all over.
Hello.
Hendo!
Shut up.
Hendo!
It should be Dino. Dino.